Happy Flexibility Friday. Today we're going to have all of our stretches standing up. So if you just finished up a hike or workout outside, coming from the park, that way you don't have to get on the ground to stretch, but you could stand up and get all your stretching in. I'm going to use my car because if you drove to that spot, everyone has a bumper of their car they could use. But you could also use a bench, a rock. Some parks have railing that you could put your foot up on and use. So whatever's around you that you could use. Let's start with those hamstrings. So one leg forward, make your back long as you hinge forward. Now the mistake a lot of times, we keep our bodies all rolled up, but you want to lengthen out. Even if you don't come down as far in that stretch, that's okay. So think about bringing your belly toward the leg, opening through the shoulders, opening through the chest. Holding it here anywhere from 20 to 40 seconds. You could always ease out of it, reset, ease back in again, and hold it for a little bit longer. As you push those hips back, you should really feel that stretch from the hips, the glutes, hamstrings, all the way down. Toe up, you feel it a little more in the calf. From here, I'm just going to bring that leg back, hip forward, and you're going to push that hip forward as you pull the foot towards you, feeling the stretch from the knee to the hip. Again, holding anywhere from 20, 40 seconds. And we're going to cross that foot in front and hit it, tilt it backwards. So we're going to sit it low, but also tilt that tailbone up. We want to feel a stretch in the leg that's in front. So if you're here and you don't feel much, you could even press down gently on that leg or tilt that tailbone up a little bit more so you really feel that stretch in that glute hip area. And ease out of it. Always stretching both sides. And again, nice long back, belly toward the leg, open through the chest, open through the shoulders. Again, you can always ease out of it, make yourself tall, and stretch again. The whole time you're here, you want to feel that stretch. So at any time the muscles start adapting and you don't feel it, drive those hips back a little more, or belly a little closer toward the thigh. And ease out of that stretch. And again, we're going to bring that leg behind us. Hip forward. If you're a little wobbly, hold on to your car. So the whole thing, you want to get a stretch without really thinking about having to practice your balance. Once you've held that stretch, cross it in front, bring it back, tilt that tailbone up. And even here, your back's nice and long, so don't let it arch. So you don't want to be here or here, but nice and long. Belly toward the legs, extend through the crown of your head. You could even hold on to the car and really pull it back. Now we're going to ease out of it, both feet down, and we're going to do just that, holding on to the car, bring it back. Now as you push your body behind you, add a little resistance, like the car's pulling you as you're trying to pull the car. Feel it through the upper back. From here, we're going to walk one hand over, stretch more on one side. Bring the hand over and stretch more on one side. And release it. Okay, favorite stretches, one arm back. Push that foot into the ground, push the hips to the side. And release and switch. And release. One hand or head, hands and head on the same side. Press down gently on the shoulder. Gaze up toward the sky. Back to the center and switch. If you were hiking and had a backpack on, it's always nice to stretch out those shoulders. Stretch out the upper back and the neck. Gaze up. Back to the center. Both hands behind the head. Bring those elbows back. Pretend you're going to touch your elbows together behind you. Stretch it up and release. Shoulders backwards. And then stretch yourself tall. Make your back long. Now you could spend as much time as you like doing those stretches after a hike. But even if you only spend a few minutes, stretch out those muscles that just work so hard for you. That way they'll feel a little bit better as you get on with your day. Don't forget to always save a little time to stretch it out. Enjoy your weekend. See you next time.